Good. I look at you can see some hands already on. So there are two hands. Muazzam, you can unmute your microphone and speak.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ahmed. How are you?
How are you? Very good.
Yesterday I tried to practice the drop and draggable element,
Yeah.
and I guess I was 95% up to the point, but I still failed somehow. I don't know.
No, we'll look at it hopefully today, see if we can simplify it.
Okay.
What do you want? Yeah.
So should I share my screen or afterwards?
Do you want to share your screen if you want?
Okay.
Let me allow you to share screen. Now we should be able to share screen. Can you see share screen now? Yes, it's coming. Very good. Okay, so you created this. Very nice. Did you add that group which gives you the indication? Yes, you added. Very good. Yeah, good. You don't need to add, where is that group that indicate to you that you're moving things? Yeah, you need it between the dropped area and the group. Take it up a little bit. Yeah, take it a little bit. Yeah, one more. Make it in between the repeating group and the dropped area. Yeah, go up, more, little bit. Yes, here. Yeah, sometime below this little bit. So it should be part of the repeating group, but not part of the drop area. You see this rectangular you have is the dropped area, the white one. That one should be between. Yeah, go a little bit down. Yeah, make it smaller. This way it's not part of the repeating group because it's upper. Yes, now it's part of the repeating group. Yes, keep it there, but don't take it inside the, yeah, this is good. So this one now is there, yeah. So now try to do that. You will see now the indicator coming because it's in the right place. Before it was part of the repeating of the drop area itself. So it cannot move. You are on mute, by the way. So maybe you're talking, I'm not hearing you. But at least now.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
But
Now
still, the function is not working. When
yeah, take it to between the two. Drop it until the green becomes between the two. No, run it again. Run it again. And try to drop the last one to be the second one. Yeah.
Still not working.
It's not working. Yeah. This is the workflow will fix this one. Now, in terms of user interface, you are fine. You have an issue with the workflow now, the calculation you're making. So look at here, you're using the drop area product plus you adding the repeating group list product item previous location divided by 2. Oh, very good. So the next step was the next step. Now the next step, you need to change the index. Do you have an index there in your table? Can
yes.
you go to your database?
Here it is.
Yeah, show the data. Click on app data. Yeah.
Well, yes. Oh,
you need to give it an initial numbers, those indexes. Okay. You need to give them initial number. Give them sequential numbers, 1, 2, 3, like that.
I don't know how they got changed, but I did change.
Yeah, they changed. They changed because you're dragging and dropping things. The calculation changed. So this goes there. Now, one thing maybe missing in yours is sorting. Did you sort it based on the index, your repeating group?
Okay, let me check.
No, yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's good. But you can do the sorting in the coding, in the design, yeah? Click on the repeating group, double click on the repeating group and open, yes, very good. Look at search for products, you see, yeah, yes. Click on that. You need to do sort by, see the one below, and select index. Now it will fix it. It will work now. I think you have done everything right except this one. Take it.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, it works.
Perfect. Okay, good. So you
Thank
know
you
how
so
it works.
Yeah, now I understood. Although I have to practice it a little bit more so that I can get the good idea of how to work with
Okay.
this.
I have a request for you. After you practice it very well, record the video to explain how you did this one, so others
Okay.
can benefit and make it simplified,
Okay,
better
sure.
than the way I explained. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Excellent. Good. Pleasure. Okay. Thank you. Can you stop sharing so I can? Excellent. So we're done with Muaz. We go now to now Muaz. Sorry, Muaz. You can speak if you want. Just unmute your microphone.
Yeah, so I have a problem. Can you just allow me to share my screen?
Yes, I'll do that. Okay, now we should be able to share screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just share my screen right now.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, so my issue is with the search button. So because when I click here and I want to like add a constraint for it, I first choose here the filtered.
Filter. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I choose the constraint here, I find the name
Yeah.
contains, but then I do not find this input search button.
No, you should find it. Can you click on that
Does not
input
come.
search? Let's find its name. Is it? Yeah. So it is input search. Yeah. Go back to the repeating group where you were. Yeah. Click. Yeah. Good. With that. I think you should be working on the filter. You're not working on the filter. I think you went somewhere else. Yeah, that's correct. Now search for input. Yeah, it should be. Now this is input search, but the name of it. What is the name of it? I'm getting confused now between your different input.
No,
So
the name
it
is input. The name is input search.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay, so now we found it. It should work. It should work now.
Yeah, wait.
I think maybe the small thing might not work because you changed something when you were changing here. We'll see now. Yeah. So can you type anything in that input search?
Just
You add it.
product.
But you need to remember this name you add, so when you can search for it, you can find it.
Okay.
You're searching for title. Which one is the title?
This is the second one here.
Second one. Okay, good.
Sometimes takes time to come.
Yeah, just type M-E, M capital E capital.
Yeah, it's probably I'm not logged in, so just.
Oh, yes, yeah, you need to go to the main page. Yeah, right. That's one. Yeah, you need, okay, yeah, good. Yeah, add the product. Good. Yeah, it should work. If it doesn't work, maybe a few things you need to fix. Now search for it because you hide everything.
Yeah. It's maybe there because I did not make the empty constraint.
Yeah, very good. So the constraint there is somewhere. If you go back to that constraint, add in the filter. Yeah, do this one. Otherwise, it will not display anything.
Yeah.
Okay, Maaz, I'm sure you will figure it out. So let's move ahead. If you still have problem, just let me know later.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think it should work. Yeah, it's coming there. And maybe if you don't now search for anything,
Yeah,
see
here.
it's coming. Yeah, it's working perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Okay, done. We have Bilal and Sarah. Then we will go to our session. Bilal. Bilal, you need to unmute your microphone.
Yeah, my laptop was just starting. Okay, I have a question in the search. I wanted in the note app, I wanted to make a search box. So if a person can find his note, he can search in it.
Yeah.
So I just want to show you something. So can I share the screen?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Now you can share
I'll
screen.
join as a panelist.
Yes, you can now. Can you share screen now? Bilal, can you share screen? Or are you doing something else? I can't hear you. Maybe you are on mute. No, your microphone. Oh, we lost him. I think he has a connection, had a connection problem. Bilal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
Now
Bilal.
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna share the screen. Yeah, I'm sharing. Can you see the screen?
Still loading, but it will come. I think you have a connection problem. This is why it takes a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little laggy right now.
Yeah. Still saying Bilal. Yeah, now it came. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I was trying to like for the to do a search bar. So I came and got a
You
search.
added an input or search
No, I
box.
did not get an input. I got a search box.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I pressed on it and then I wrote in the placeholder search for notes. I chose the choice style dynamic choice.
Yes, you should use dynamic, yes.
Yeah,
And
so the field
the
search
field,
is,
yeah, that's the field. Good.
okay,
Now, what data you're going to still you have? Yeah, the field is title and where title equal
shouldn't be contained. So
contains yeah.
So what should
Search box. Where is that search box? You have to revert the data in the search box.
It's called search box. Let me see.
Only just search box.
Yeah. No, it's not here. Yeah, search box value. Yeah.
Value. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then you check title.
Like this.
Yeah, that's like that. Yeah. So the title contains that one. Default data. Do you need default data? You don't need default data anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see now.
Now this search box, now when you run it, anytime you type something, it will display for you the data.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have any record there has something called Bilal title?
Yeah, here's it. Right here. But it's not showing. Not so showing it.
Yeah, I think still your list is yeah, you need to go back to the configuration. I think the small thing here to do. Okay, so title contains search box for note value title. Okay, and the search box you made it dynamic. You have the default value down. If you can also
Yeah, it's right here.
Sort default value. You can choose a default value for that one. Or what will be your search box. Yeah, no, not this one. You need to have specific data that you wanted to display always there. Which data you want to display? Maybe you want
I want the repeating
you want
groups.
to show maybe the first record. So if you want to say the first record, you can use search for,
Yeah.
search for, select the node, and then if that's it, without any constraint. If you just add the owner or the user who belong to this node, that's important. Owner, yeah, equal
Correct user.
current user, yeah, it's correct. And then when you go back to the default value, you will find more. Click on more, you will find first item. You see the first item, yeah?
Yeah.
Click. This will load for you always the first item, if that's the default you're looking for. Now, if you run it, you will find the first item coming there as the first one.
Let me see.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, now if I write anything, it will only show the first item. Still
No,
shows all.
it's not working. There is a problem with your data.
So should I should I bring an input or should I bring a search box?
See, the input is easier, but the difference between the input and the search box gives you an object. The input gives you a text. If you're searching only for the name or title, use the input. The input is easier. That's good enough for you because you're searching for. But if you want to search for anything in your data, can be a price, can be anything, then the search box can be useful.
So currently, which is better?
It depends on the use that you are using it for. The
Yeah,
input
I wanted to search for the node, so it will show
yeah,
the title
the
and the
node
body.
is good enough. I think the input is good enough for you. If you're searching only for the node, the body of the node, or the title of the node. I think.
No, I want both.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See,
So I can write here search for nodes.
yeah, here you write anything, just a placeholder.
Yeah.
Initial content. This is again, if you have any initial content, you don't need, just leave it. You don't need to do anything in this one.
Yeah.
Where you need to fix is the repeating group, even with the input box. That's what you didn't fix. I think your input box, search box was working, but you need to add some constraints in the repeating group to say, okay, the data that in that input search box only bring me that data. So your repeating group should have the condition. What you had before, I think, was working fine, except you click on the repeating group now, open the properties of, yeah, now click on search for node, see the blue color one.
Yeah.
Now here you need to put the constraint. Now the constraint is the owner. Also you have, for example, the title. Put the title first, yeah, contains, and then select here the input box that I just added now. Call input title, I think you call it.
Input search for nodes.
Is that the one?
Yeah, this one.
Click on it.
Input search for nodes.
Very good, okay. So you're taking the value of that. Now, if you run this one, then you will see when you do that, it should find you the node when you search for it. Yeah, search now.
It's not showing the nodes.
Yeah, just search. It's not showing because we need to click ignore. Yeah, see, it's coming now. Anything you write, it's start coming. Now, go back to yours to show everything from the beginning. Click on the repeating group. Yeah, okay, stay here. Don't do anything. You see ignore empty.
Yeah, this?
Yeah, click that one. Now, this one basically ignores, if there is nothing in the search input, it will ignore it and display all the data.
Yeah, now I just have one last problem.
Yeah, what's that problem?
For example, here when I searched, you can see that there is only one node, but it showed the number of nodes is 4 because I told it that it shows the number of nodes. So can I do something in conditional so it only now shows the number of search nodes?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You need to do it in the condition. Yeah. Okay, try this one yourself if you don't mind. And then
No problem.
if you still have problem, let me know. Good.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Great. Yeah. But I'm happy, Bilal, that you working and you learning and you trying. This is important.
Yes,
Thank you, everyone. Okay, thanks. Okay, then we have Sarah, Hazim. I know I've seen you put a black hand. I don't know why, but that's
Yes, sir.
okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Sarah, I can hear you very well.
Okay.
How
Can
did you manage to change the color of the hand, Afshan?
I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sarah. Do you want to share screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you that, right? Yeah, go ahead. You can now. Afshin, Sheikh, yeah, sorry. Bilal, I'm going to promote you, send you back to attendees. And we have Sarah, you should share screen, yeah, can you? Yeah, you're doing good, Sarah. Nice, Sarah, go, tell me what. Now,
Yes,
good, yeah, do that. Yeah.
I'm in the drag and drop part, but when I click there, it has to be there index, but I didn't found it. I don't know.
Yeah, because you need to go to the database and add the index. Yeah, go database. Now add a new field in the product, click on the product. No, you are in the category, cancel. Click on the product and now add a new field, call it index and select a number type. Okay. Now that's one thing. Click on app data. Now go back to the data if you don't mind. Click on app data and then click on all products to the left. To the left. Yes, click on all products. Now your products will come here if you have any product. Do you have any products there? You have no products yet, yeah?
Yes.
These products, you need to give them an index every time you add them.
Now it's come.
Yeah, now it's
Okay,
coming.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, if we have a problem, where can we share our problem with you? Because it's the last lesson.
Yeah, okay, I'll explain later. I will find a way. I'll find a way to help you do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Good. Can you stop sharing? Okay. Good. We have two more. Hazim, you already put your hand up and you did show me what you do. I'll go for Afshin, then I'll come to you. Mr. Afshin.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, good afternoon, Afshin. How are you doing? Good.
I'm fine, sir.
You need to teach me how you change the color of your hand.
Sir, I just went to general settings of Zoom.
Oh, okay. So they have a new thing. This is good. Yeah, I think this is new to me, but that's good. Thank you. I'm learning something. Tell me, Afshin, what do you want to share with me?
Sir, in the search option, I'm having a problem. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen. I just gave you the right to share screen. Sarah, I'll send you back to the attendees if you don't mind. Okay, Afshin, can you share screen? Oh, very good. Oh, very colorful. So many nice colors. And
Thank
I like
you, sir.
biryani and it's all nice food.
Sir, so like when I'm searching here, it's not showing the result.
Okay. Now see the biryani you wrote is the B is uppercase. Do B uppercase, capital B. In your search, when you search for upper key. You were searching for lower key. You said biryani with lower case B. Do B now, capital. Yes, sir. Yeah. See, it's coming. So it is a case sensitive. When you search for something, if you use lowercase or uppercase, you have to do it the same. If you want to ignore this one, you can add condition or properties to change the case of everything to capital and convert capital to capital. It's working, as you can see. It is working. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
The,
Yes,
your
sir.
only problem is you are searching for biryani with B small, and it should be capital. That's it.
Sir, like how can we make it without that condition?
Yes, if you click on the search, this search, into the group, repeating group, go to the repeating group and click on the data source search. You can add to the end of the value. If you click on the value, see the word value, blue color. Yes, yeah. In your constraint, yes. There is more after that one. You see the more after, yeah, here, yeah, more.
Yes, sir.
Now you can convert it to uppercase, yeah. So it will always do that uppercase for you. But also you need to change name into uppercase as well. Still, it's not going to work because you need delete the whole constraint if you don't mind.
Okay, sir.
Add it again. Put name. Then go down. Then don't take equal. Before equal. Yeah. Click on that and search. Yeah, click on there, and then go down more. You may find uppercase as well. Can you go more down to the end? You don't have uppercase. We need,
No, sir.
yeah. So we need to. Okay. This one is yeah. Say put contains is good. Yeah, it's not equal. Should be contains. Yeah, correct. And then click on this one. Contains what? Input box. Where is that input search box? Okay, value, and then capitalized word. That maybe will work with yours because you always do that. Can you try search now? If you put B small, it will make it capital for you automatically.
Okay, sir.
Make it small as well. Delete the B capital. Yeah, it's working. So it's
Yes,
assuming
sir.
that capitalizing the first letter. Okay. Anyway, so it's working now. But there is a better way to fix it. We need some more time to explain it to you. But this at least now working for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure. We have Hazim. Hazim, do you have another thing you want to discuss?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Hazim.
Yes, sir. I just had a doubt. What was slug? Could you repeat again?
Last what? Hazim, you're on mute. I can't hear you.
No, sir. What was slug?
Slug, yeah. Slug is a special number that you can use to store data related to that product. Like, for example, it's information general note you want to add there. So you can use it for that. Or you give a specific number that you can refer to it later. Yeah, this is mostly used with Bubble. You don't find it in other systems, but it's a field there that you can make use of it. It's always empty unless you add something to it. You notice if you look at all your slugs, they are empty. So you can use it to store some data that you're not sure what it is. You need to use it every time for maybe different thing. Yeah, so that's the slug.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. What else we doing? Okay. So today if you noticed, I have done some improvement to our learnho.com. So today we'll have a competition using learnho.com. Okay. So we'll have like a quiz, and all of us will participate in that quiz. So this quiz now, if you will get questions on the screen related to Bubble. So I'll ask you some questions. One, it will help you understand some of the concept, because every question we finish, we will discuss it, so you understand. Then those who answer the question faster, they will get more point. And that's the way it works. If you use Kahoot before, a similar Kahoot, we still need to do some improvement in the way it looks like, but I did it quickly. So let's test it together as well, so you can learn, and later we'll improve it further based on your feedback. So, so you need to go to learnhow.com is our site. The code for today, let me just paste this one. But I need a request from you. When you go to this address I gave you, click on it, and then if you are already signed in, click on log out and log in again, because you will not be able to benefit from this quiz and get the point unless you do log out and log in. Yeah. So go to this link I just pasted now on here. You click on it, log out, then sign in again using Google. Once you get there, the code for today, you will get somewhere code you need to enter there. The code for today is this code. I will share screen in a second, but I just want you to be already there. So the code is similar thing, no code, instead of the number at the L, at the end, there is L capital. So use that one and go there. And let's see if we can play with this game. So let me share my screen. So today I have this game for you. There's a game we're going to play today, which is more a revision for what we studied. So you will look at my screen. On my screen, you will see the question, and you will see a counter or countdown. I'll show you later how to add this countdown. The countdown will count from a certain number to 0. During that time, anything you answer, it will be counted. If otherwise, it will not be counted. Yeah, for you. And on your phone or on your computer, you do the answers if you want to do. Okay. So just make sure you log out and log in again so you can benefit from that. Now I'm going now to move to the first question, which you will see on your phone. You will see in my screen as well. Yeah. Now the first question is saying, no code platform doesn't require programming skills. Is that true or false? You have 20, 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds to answer this one. I'll wait for that time to finish, then I'll show you who got the highest point. Okay, so this is done. So let's see who was able to get the highest point. I have here first, how many people said yes? We have only 30 people participating. Please join and participate. There's so many people there. Just join and participate. Who is in the first place? In the first place is Muhammad al-Zahmi. Muhammad al-Zahmi. Muhammad al-Zahmi scored 26 points. Alex scored 24 points. Ahmad Jasim scored 24. And this is the score we have. Okay. And the correct answer, it's a programming language, programming platform. It requires programming skills. If you programming is 4 components programming, or maybe 5. First one is the sequence. Coding is important to know what the sequence you follow, which one you do first. So programming required to have the sequence. And you notice in Bubble, if you do not follow the right sequence, you don't get the data. So if you, for example, display trying to save all these inputs now will not be counted because we already passed the time, yeah? For those who are trying to give the answer. It's good you still give your answer, but you will not get the points that it didn't. Anyway, so sequence is one, and bubble sequence is important. Data, the second one, how to use data. Okay, variables. We have so many different variables. We have our product file and has different field. We have, so those variables important. Conditions, if statement, lots of condition in bubble that we're using to hide things, not hide things, allow things when you click on it in certain situation, if user is logged in or log out, so many conditions we use, yeah? Loops, the repeating group is loops, goes through the whole record and repeat in that one. These are the main things. So you have sequence, you have conditions, you have loops. You need to master those skills, which is logical thinking. And then you have variables that deal with your data. And then comes something called modular programming, where you group your code into one thing. So you notice in Bubble, we can put so many things inside the repeating group and become one repeating group that we can use in that case. And then comes more structure called object oriented. So each object, each thing we drop on Bubble is really an object that has certain properties and it can do certain things. It can display data, it can save data, it can, so many things it can do. It's every object to put in the screen, a button, a text, a group, repeating groups, chart like this one, these are objects to do. So these are programming concepts you should understand. The coding is just a mechanism. Bubble remove the coding and make you focus on the programming logic that you need to do. So programming is important. Now I will move to the next question. You will start now seeing another question on your phone or on your computer, and it has its own time. And we will see now. Now this will take 60 seconds, I gave you. What are the required data for a repeating group? I have a repeating group. What are the data that I should specify or give to the repeating group? And you have on the screen those different data on your phone, you can see it. I will watch this one from my phone as well. But yeah, so type of content or data type. So you keep using this repeating group, and every time we need to specify those two data. There are two important data we need to specify. I'm giving you half the answers now. That's important for us to do. They are required for the repeating group. So the repeating group needs to know those data. So what are those data the repeating group needs to know? Okay, how many people answered? I'll just add later something, show me here how many people answered. Now time is up. Let's see first the options we have. These are the options, and many of you are between these two. These two are wrong. You need two data to have. This one saying type of content or data source. No, you need both of it, not or. So the correct one is and. We need both of it. And who is now in the first place? Who is in the second? Let's see. This is the result. Muhammad, you still at the first place. You have 83 points. So you are ahead by 14 points. Adil, you're making great progress. There's no huge difference between Muazzam and Adil and Azzi. Muazz little bit far, but I think you will catch up. So these are the groups. This is the result which we have. So I'm displaying only the top 10. So we know now, if I just want to show you so we were talking about this repeating group. I am in which code? Let me log out from this browser. So I don't want to confuse myself to systems. I want to show you just what we discussed now on the repeating group. So I'll open another tab here so we can use it to do our testing. So do you like now our Learn Home? It's progressing, making some good things. I'll share screen a second just after I get this login done. And then I want to explain to you what that question was about. So every time we get questions, we look at the answers. And now if Bubble was, if our Learn How was ready at that time, we could have used it through the whole course and added those questions. But anyway, we can now, we still can benefit from it now, and we'll see what we'll do more. Okay, I'm just moving this one from here to here, and I will share desktop one. Okay, back here. So if, what I wanted to show you is here, if you look at any repeating group, for example, this repeating group, these two data are important for the repeating group: type of content and data source. It needs to know what are the table or data it's working with. Usually it's a data. So you need to know from here which one of your data type is working with. Yeah, it can be, this can be also more than that, it can be also from external data. And then it needs to know how to find and filter those data, search for them. So you need a data source which gives the data, and you need the data type. The two are required for you to be able to use the repeating group. Let's go back to here. Let's hide the answers. I added those things here to allow me to hide and show things, which, okay, next question. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Keep your phone up. This one you have around 40 seconds to do. Let's see if you can answer it. Repeating group are primarily used for used for what? We use those repeating group. We use them for what? Question is coming here. Do we use them for display a single record of data, or display all records, or create a pop-up? So what are we using it for? Yeah, good. Of course, the things I need to improve in this, I will improve. Now let's see how many of you said what? Yeah, display all record data. This is the right one. It's not meant for only one. Even if we select only one row, it will display everything we have. The other group can do only one row, but this one is a repeating group. It does more. Of course, if you filter your data and specific data, it can be one. But the objective of it is to display all your data, or at least a certain number of your data, and you can go through the next one and next one and next one. So it's not meant for creating pop-up. Pop-up is not meant for that. But you can use a pop-up to edit a single cell in the repeating group. Who is leading? Oh, now there is a change. Muazzam now went up, and Muazzam is 104 points. Muizz is 94. I will create some actions, make music and things like that. Still, I didn't get time, but I think it's useful. A good thing, it's useful if teachers want to use it, encourage their students to participate and review their concept and things like that. It's almost there. It looks nice, but we can improve it further for sure. Good. So we know that this question, I think, is a simple question. Just what I do usually, I hide before go to the next page. The objective is I don't want people to just answer because other people answer the same thing. No, you have to give the answer you understand. Now, next question. What is the next question? To enable auto binding. Remember we use auto binding on your data. You need to do what? There's something you need to do maybe to enable auto binding. We did that one last time. That thing we need, I think we did. If there is anything we need to do. Let's see. So we have 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 3, 4, 2, 1, 0. Yes, I hear something should come and say, yeah, we're finished. We will do that later. So the answer is, these are the answers provided. Go to the data tab and add a new rule from the privacy. Yes, that's the right one. So you need to go to the data tab. And we did this one last time, if you remember, when we went into our data, we clicked on privacy. We selected, because we wanted the product to be auto-binded, we selected this one. We created a new rule there, and we specified which one we can change. We said we'll change the price, we'll change the photo, we'll change the description, and we left the vendor away, things like that. So to be able to do auto binding, and you know what is auto binding? So anything the user enter here, for example, or somewhere, stored automatic. You don't need to click and store it. It goes there like what we did last time. So that's good. I think most of you answered that one. Who is now leading? That's the questions. Let's say Muaz jumped up by getting 132 points. Now the points depends on the time. The faster you are, the more points you get. Okay, can do so many formulas to specify that one. But now you need to be fast and you need to be correct. If you're not correct, you get 0 on anyway. But if you are correct, you'll get more points. Then you can go up. And I can see Muaz is leading. Then Osama now came in. With this one, you can jump faster. Yeah, you have opportunity. Like here, between this and this, you have few steps. Then you can do it if you want. So just be ready. And these are the icons you're using in your Google. I can see a hand raised, but I'll come to the hand raise, or should I go to the hand raise and pause for a second? Are you facing any challenge? Can you add it to the questions? If you're facing anything, you can add it. Yes, I like, oh, thank you for that. And then can you please show how to make learn how, even if you cannot show it is live, can you please make a tutorial? Yeah, I'll do something like that. I'm going to create some tutorials on how to using it for teaching and how to engaging student in the class. There are many things I want to add to it. When I get time to do it, I will do it, inshallah. So teacher can make it more useful, and student can also hopefully find it useful, because you can record it. One of the things I'm doing, which others are not doing, for example, now these questions you're answering, you can get a badges later. Those who score more, they get a badges as a student, and he can take that badges and download it and use it there because you have a record. Others, they just not doing that at the moment, but they will do it in the future. But let's do it first. I like the quiz more than the others. This is okay. Thank you very much. This is better than Kahoot. We'll make it better than Kahoot for sure. Thank you. Thank you. I like thumb up. When you get a certificate, Arbab. Okay, with certificate, we'll come to it. I just need some time to come to you with that one. When will the Python, Python course will come in August, hopefully. I'm on leave actually for the last 2 weeks, so I'll be back to work, and then we will we're working with some of our colleagues to run the Python again. When is the exam? That's a good question. It's great, but if you add actions after select answers, yeah, I think you are right. I need to add something. Tell the people you already submitted your answer. I think I added, then maybe I did something and deleted it, but that's good. Thank you. When is in August? That's a good question. I think beginning of August, first week of August. We will do that, inshallah. There a way where user see his points. Yes, that's something I'm going to add. So we have on the main page where you have your note, you have the questions you ask. We'll add to it also the points that you get earn and different thing earn that. So that can be also used to motivate the student to participate in the class. This is not the exam, but consider it fun more than being the exam, but it gives you some ideas. Okay, thank you. So many nice things. Okay, let's move now to the next question. We still have some questions to do. Get ready. Here is the question. This one, 40 seconds. The question is talking about what? What are the default fields that are already available in the user data? You see the question in your phone, yeah? So what are those fields that are by default are already on the user data? And we have, I think I put four things or three, yeah, four of them. Okay. Done. So if you look at, this is easy to find out, we will look at the data tab. If you look at the user and click on the data type, you will find these are by default coming, yeah? I just left this one, I didn't add the email, but these are the things. This can be email, can be the creator. Both of it is okay if you do that. So what are the options? We have these options here and most people went for this one. Now let's see who is leading the group. Muaz, you are doing excellent, Muaz. Alita, all of you still have a chance. We have many questions, yeah? So you all have a chance. Don't give up. Okay. Now, the next question. To show a pop-up using a workflow, what do you do? This is easy question. I only give it 30 seconds because it's easy. We did it 100 times. Every time we did show and hide and show and hide and show and hide, things like that of pop-up. So the answer should be easy and you should get more points answering this question. Now I'm looking at different type of questions as well, which we'll do later. I think this should be good enough, but later we can do matching, we can do. Okay, so here is your answers. Select elements action and show. Yes, that's it. You go to element action and show. It's nothing to do with the navigate to another page because the pop-up is not another page. It is within your page. The pop-up is part of your page. It's not an other page you go to. So navigate to other page is not for pop-up. Navigate to other page if you have 2 pages and you want to navigate to other page or 3 pages, whatever. So this allows you to do that. But to show the pop-up, you just go to the element action, show, and then select the pop-up that you would like to do. Select element action and toggle, no, nothing to do with showing the pop-up. Select element action and set state, not the one with that one. You can make it complicated and set state, and when state change, the pop-up goes from somewhere, but you still need to go somewhere and add element action show at the end. This is the one that really done to help you with this. Now, I'm sure you were waiting for who is leading now. What's your expectation? Let's see. Muaz, not Muaz, is still leading and doing great. But I think strong competition between Alita, Osama, Robin, Jasmine, and the rest are not far now. I'm just showing only the top 10, but every record is there. Okay, get ready for the next questions. Sure, you will answer and get more points. Okay, what workflow to use to sign up a user to your to sign up a user to your app. I hope I did right. Worried now about this question because I hope you're answering it right. Someone said Kahoot, and Kahoot sent me a message. Select action, log in on the page, and sign up users, and okay. Okay, let's see. See the score first. Muaz is still in the first place, and it's somewhere between those things. Now, it's sign up means register new user. Yeah, so you need to select sign up, not sign in, because registering a new user is sign up. Sign in is log in. Log in will allow you to sign in. Sign in means you log in, but sign up means you create a new account. This question, I should have wrote it better than what I did, to be honest with you. But again, I can see no difference on the score. Let's move to the next one. Okay. Yeah, one thing I should have also done is on the chart itself, I can show which one is the correct answer. To become a red color or something. Or plugin in bubble means what? In bubble, what does it mean? There are two things, I think, or maybe three things I added. This is a gift question, yeah? It's a small question, and the answer is, it is a software for sure. It's not a hardware. Plugin is a software that we add. It can be, can operate hardware, others, but in Bubble, plugin is a software. And we spoke about Bubble plugins many times. You said when you click here, you will find huge number of plugins that you can use for so many different things. There's some of it for actions, some of it for background, for elements. There are things for analytics, data analytics, for blog, for compliance, containers. There are so many of those different mobile, news. Those plugins are already software written by someone that we can use in our software, which we should know. So who is leading? No, those who leading are just leading, yeah? They are very strong, and I'm happy to see that. But there are new names coming into the top 10, started to come, which is really good, yeah? So let's see and who will continue doing well. Okay, next question. Be ready for the next question. Bubble is free to learn and test your ideas, true or false? If you want to just learn and test ideas, you have to pay. This went too fast. I think some of you maybe did not even answer, but we'll see who did answer. It's a mixed opinion. Yes, it's free. For just testing your ideas is for free. You don't have to pay, but if you want to host it, you have to pay. So it's true, the answer, it's free, but I can see some people still think it's false, but not that many of you answer this question. Don't try, it's good you continue answering, I'm happy, but that will not change the score, because after that time, the countdown, it doesn't calculate any additional input, but it keep it there. It's good if you continue. Now, I think we have only one more questions, and then we will have the winner here. So there is very tight between Alita and Muaz. Osama needs some little bit more, 20 23 points, yeah, to get closer to Muaz. So who do you think will win? It's now mostly between Alita and Alex. And then Osama maybe has a chance. So let's get ready and see that is what's going to happen. Last question. The last question is saying to navigate to another page and pass data to it. What should you do? Remember when we had the example of category and products, yeah? So we use that at that time. So you have two pages, one page is category, one page is products, and we did do that one. Good. Okay, so the answers are, this is difficult because the title is too big, and that's something I need to fix. But the answer is not critical now. We need to see who is the winner. Who is the winner? Who is, yes, Muaz, only 1 point between Muaz and Alita. Congratulations, Muaz and Alita and Osama. This is the top 3 places we have for our today competition. This is useful when you create those slides. You can create, some of them are information for, you can explain to your student if you are a teacher, and some of it can be quizzes like this. So get your student from time to time, after 3 or 4 slides, you put a question to ask them, and then you move to the other one. Now, didn't take me that much time to write those questions, but I could have done better questions with some images on there that you can look at it, or maybe I can put a video there, you watch it for some time, then you answer the questions. As you know, in our system, you can do anything of that. Now, the changes I made to Learn How is here. If I add a new, this competition is done, yeah? So let's record, take a screenshot of this one. So we can say these are our top winners for today. Because I don't mind having a session every, say, a week. Yeah, we can plan that one if you need a session every week, and we can prepare a few things and we can do that. I'll see how I can plan it within my time, because I can see many of you are really interested. The number of people participating is really great. So this is the record of our achievement today of our team who achieved the result. We will keep it there. Okay, so the changes I made, let me show you if I create a new slide for those who want to use it for teaching purpose, yeah? Let me create a new presentation. I'll call testing Learn How. Of course, there are many things I need to improve. Test LH. Yeah, that's the code I need to specify. Now, when you do this now in our Learn How, you can create a new slide. The difference I did is here. When you have a slide, you can have the question there. You can add more details about the questions. You have an image, you have a video, you have so many things. You can add it here as we did later. And then if you select multiple choice, it allows you to add those options. And you can select which one of the options is the correct answer. So this is, for example, 1, 2, 3. You can say 2 is the correct answer. Now, those who answer that question, they will get the point. I can make it more than one answer, so they can collect more than one answer. But if you want to make a competition, one answer should be good enough. The other thing, I give it a duration. I say this one should run for 50 seconds. So it gets 50 seconds. I have this one also for showing result. I disable it because I don't want people to see the result of what's happening live. I want to do it manually. If I do this, it will appear automatic there. Like if I do this here, for example, this question, how you. Okay, say 15, 20. Okay, say between 12 to 15, 15 to 16, 16 to 20, and you can, yeah. Now, this one cannot be a multiple choice. If it's not a multiple choice, I just do not need to select any answers. Sometimes I use this one, 21 to 25. Let's do this exercise now, if you want to do that. 26 to 450, خلاص. We are all. Now, if this is not really has no answers, I can do this. And when I do this one, it becomes like what we used before. Like us, you just put your opinion, and there's nobody will get any point for it, because this is just not really a quiz, because I didn't specify any answers for it. So it's not really a quiz. So this you can go just there and answer. But if I want a slide to be a quiz, and let's assume I'm going to this slide, then I can say, for example, what is the capital of UAE, capital city, yeah. Capital city, UAE, and everybody knows that Abu Dhabi is the capital city of Abu Dhabi, of UAE. So Abu Dhabi, also I have randomization of randomizing those answers as well. Dubai, Sharjah, Ain. So the correct is Abu Dhabi. Now, in this case, if I put this 130, people who do Abu Dhabi, answer Abu Dhabi, I can add images as well. That's something I will add later. So sometimes you want to show people some pictures of those selections, you can add there. So those who answer within the 30 seconds, they will get the point. And I didn't select show result. So when I didn't select show result, they will just get the question on the screen. And then when I click on it, this counter will start counting for 30 seconds. Within that 30 seconds, they can give the answers and they will get points because it's a question. So that's how it works at the moment. But the good thing about our Bubble or Learn Home is this one. You can add anything. I can add a video. I can add some formula, mathematic formulas that people need to solve here, and then they look at it and then they give the answer. So I have a more rich question. It's not really just a question like that. So it can be some calculation here. I give them a case explaining, and then based on that, they select the answers. So it can be used for case study as well. And then I added those things for me. This one is to show the answers people gave. Like here, give Abu Dhabi, but you notice I have one problem with the question, it's too long. So I need to just say, take the first thing of the question. So I'll find a way. Question should have a short and long name. That may be a solution. So one already answers, and who is score, the score is here. These are the people who answered. And you can see there's someone who did not log in and log out. So you're not getting your name. Because I said you need to log out from our system, click on log out, go to the main page of learnho.com, then log out. So we'll get your name and get details. Otherwise, you will not be getting the whole thing, and it will not be in your data. So you will not benefit from that. But anyway, so these are the people who answer, and these are the point they have scored. I added this, this is the countdown, so you can show it, you can hide it as well. I was looking for an icon on this one. So that's where it is, and it should be simple to use, and try you start using it. Okay, let me stop sharing and see if any of you have questions for me to answer. Participants, where are you, participants? This is the one. Here we are. No hands raised. Nobody has any question. Do you have questions? Raise your hand. Yes, Bilal is always Bilal ready. Very good. And Ammar. Bilal, then Ammar. Bilal, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. You told me that in the number of nodes, when I told you I wanted to show the number I searched for, you told me that I could try search for a condition.
Yeah. Okay.
So I searched, but I was not able to find it. So
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to show the number of nodes that coming that you search for, this is simple. You need to add I'll add a count there. Let me. Do you want me to allow you to share screen?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna join as a panelist.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can. But did you enjoy this competition we had? I can't hear you. Let me
Okay,
see
so
what.
I'll share the screen now.
Okay, I'll look at your screen. Let me just look at if any questions are coming from the team here. Oh, have someone.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So what do you want? You do want to show how many items you have? Very good. So you
I
add.
want to show both because, for example, if you go to preview and wait, it will load. Yeah. So currently it shows the number of the nodes I put here. Here, 4 nodes.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
But I also wanted to show the number of nodes I searched for. For example, when I write Bilal, that node I want. It was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, 1 minute, 1 minute. There was something that happened. I just wanted to. Yes. Contain.
Okay, while you do that, I answer the question. Hi, thank you, Salma, for your hi. We can see the questions here. We can't see the question. I think you see it on your phone. I think maybe I missed you there. If you look at your phone, you see the question. If there's an issue, just take a screenshot and add it to one of these questions so I can look at it if something appearing. Nice color, nice photo, Selma. Thank you for that. I can see the grinding. Okay. Can you go back to the first questions? First questions of the quiz we had, or the one I was demonstrating? Ask the question again, please. Sir, is the new feature? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, good. So what do you want to be like to show now? You want to show the number of items, yeah? Are you having, I can't hear you. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Now you want this one to be dynamic, okay? Those numbers. The 4, you have 4 there. What that 4? You have number of items and you have 4 there.
Yeah, just a minute.
You need a text box you put there, and in that one you use count. You search and then you display the count. If you display the count, then it will show you the number of items.
No, what I meant was that it's here. It currently shows the number of the nodes I have, yeah?
Where is it? Where it's showing?
Here.
Oh, okay. Now this one can be dynamic. When you change the data, that number will change.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Exactly. That's very good. So now if you click on this one, double click on this one. Now what's happening is you need go to the appearance, not to the conditions.
Yeah.
Very good. Go up where is you have little up, go more. Yeah, here. Yeah. So this, instead of search for nodes, you can use the repeating group. Click on search, the word search, the blue color one in your appearance. Yes. Now this one, you need to replace it by delete this thing, delete the search, and replace it by the repeating group. Yeah, this. Yeah, you need to delete the whole thing. Yeah, very good. Yeah, click here. Yes. Now, look for your repeating group. You have your repeating group somewhere here.
Yeah.
Repeating group. No, don't do search for. You already have.
I'm just searching for the.
Yeah, this is the one. Yes. Notes. Yeah, good. Click on list of notes. Yeah, okay. Just click. Say close. You don't need. Why you need this number? Notes. List of notes. Then you will find somewhere count. The first one, count. Yeah. So this one basically, yeah, will dynamic show you every time you search for something, this number will change. Try it now. Test your code.
Yeah, let me check it.
Okay, let me go to the main session of today. I don't
That's
see your
good.
questions, guys. Maybe you ask questions, but
Now it
I
shows
confused you by
number
going to
one
another
one.
Yeah, I am back now. Okay, so I am back to the quiz, yeah? No code L. If you go to Bubble to learn how, and then go to, I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to everyone. Then go to no code L, then I'm looking at your questions there. Is there a way where user can see his point? Yeah, I'll do that, Ahmed, to show you your point. One, I can show your point on your phone. You can see how many scored in your phone, and also we'll have it on your record. If you score on top, one of the top 10, you will get a badge saying you did that, or something like top 10 or top 3. We will think of that one. Yes, Bilal, is it working now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's working, dynamic now. You search, that number will change automatically.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, good. Okay, thank you, Bilal. Let me see who else has a question. I saw someone else asking, raising hand. Ammar. Yeah, first time Ammar is raising hand. So welcome, Ammar. Maybe I'm wrong.
السلام عليكم دكتور يعطيك العافية يا رب.
الله يسلمك أخواتك.
دكتور, my question is about learn how. Can I share my screen?
Yes, sir, please share screen.
I think I don't have.
Yeah, I'll give you a second. Just give me a second. Yes, now you can share screen. Yeah, learn how. I will do a special session for that. Still, I'm working on it and fixing things and adding things. I'll get it fixed. Now you can share screen, yeah? So, yeah. Good. Yes, you are on mute. I can't hear you. I think you're talking, but you are on mute.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. My question, I follow your step, but where is the answers here? If I add, how old are you? Same, where is the answer? I already add here. 3,
Yeah.
2, 6.
Yes, the answers appear to the person who will answer the questions. Now, hide this one. It will appear on the phone of the person. But if you move the page up in the graph, if you move the graph up, you see you should find those 3, 2, 0, 6 will come there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
So
okay,
if you edit it now instead of saying 2, 3 and make a text there.
Here.
It can be a text instead of 3, 2, 1, 0. Can be any text. So
Yes,
it will appear in the graph.
Okay. G. D.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
just the person who answered the question will see the answers.
Yes, in his phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can add it also if you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. And I can add many slides. Yes.
As much as you want. There is no limit. At the moment, there is no limit.
Okay.
I just need to adjust the size for different. I can see in your screen because your screen resolution is maybe a little smaller, so it's not coming nice. But it's okay. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add any number of slides. There's no limit.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, good, thank you. Back to. Okay, what questions you have? You don't have questions. Let me give you a quick revision on what we have done in this course so far for those who are not asking me questions. I can see questions here on this. I'll just go through those questions quickly so I don't miss anyone. And then we will, I will give you a quick revision. Still, half an hour, we will do a quick revision, very nice revision to everyone. Let me share screen. You can see your questions I'm answering. Now, how can I make sure that my response in a quiz is counted? Yeah, you need to answer within the time frame. If it, you see that counter going on. If you do it within while that counter is going on, still not zero, it will be counted. If it's gone, it's not, it will not be counted. Yeah, and that's how it is. A nice session. It's useful testing. Okay, very good. Thank you for that. Is this an exam? No. Can we get a mail for? Yes, you'll get an email. You are on our database. You'll get an email on the Python course. How much time have you invested into making a learn? Well, not really that much time. I do this one usually in the night when I'm busy or I'm not busy with anything. Most of the time I was watching the European Cup and doing that. But as I said, the whole thing is about the database. If you understand the database and the relation and how those small technical things you can resolve it. So you need to build that ability to understand the core thing is the data and how the data will flow and how the data relate to each others. I want to apply this condition, want to apply that condition. This is the core, which if you develop it well, then you find doing these things is fast. I've been doing it for many years, so I'm old enough to do it. So I didn't invest that much really, but again, lots of thinking. How the user will use it, how it can help. We'll see. Thanks for insight. Thank you. Can you send me a mail for the Python? Inshallah, we'll do. We have Python and many other things we're going to do. Would the questions be still available and accessible after the class? Yes. And that's the thing I need to do as well. So you can give you a report on all the sessions that you generated. I'm thinking also to make it in a way that the teachers who are teaching students can link that to their learning management system or to student file. So the student anytime can go through the whole thing. They can see their answers, they can see the question, they can see the videos if there are videos, they can see everything. So it become a learning tool as well that they can use later. That's doable and we'll do it inshallah. Where is my name? Yeah, your name might not. I am sad all my answers are correct. Okay, sorry for that. Your name maybe came number 11 there and maybe your answers came a little bit late, but it's in there. I can show you in the database your name is there and your score is there because of the numbers. People were faster than you. Being correct, yes, but you need to be fast as well. This is the idea of this Kahoot type of things. You do both speed and accuracy. But if the teacher is more interested in the accuracy of data, which is sometimes really important, then he or she maybe can remove that one. And that's something I will add an option. Do you need to include the time as a factor in the answers or no? But when you add the time, it becomes easy to differentiate between the people score because the time is always changing, and that will help people who are faster to get more points. But again, it depends on what the faculty wanted to achieve from this exercise. Is it both engagement and and interest and of student, and plus the accuracy, or is just only the accuracy, which sometimes you need only this and sometimes you need that. So give you both options. My internet is very slow. Sorry for that one. No questions. Thank you. Okay. And okay. Now I noticed one thing, that there are certain people add the same questions every time, which I added a control to control it. Before, I think in the input box, the question stays as it is. So people goes back and click on it, they thinking the question did not go. So that's something I need to, I fixed that one, but I need to give you an alert saying, oh, your question has been submitted. So you feel relaxed, you don't answer the questions again and again. How to, also we can control of saying for this presentation, a student can ask only 5 questions, for example, or 10 or 20. So it's in the hand of the teacher. This will help the teacher if they have so many students in the class. And if they are small, they can increase the numbers. So it gives them that flexibility to control things. How to check the question? I will add that one. Congratulations to the winners, and you have access to the questions you asked. I can play. Okay, I will give access to those questions. That's something I need to add. Currently, if you let me show you more on our system. When you go to the main page, now I added last time, this thing. I added for you to see all the note you wrote. If you write note here, you can use it to store your note that you would like to add. You can add it here. And also the questions you ask. If you ask any questions, all your questions will be here. So you can see it, and I can answer those questions sometime with more details. So you'll find the answers for it here. Part of this one, I'll also add those quizzes you participated in. So you click, you get all the quizzes you participated in, and you see the question and the answer, the correct answer and your answers, and also your score in the quizzes. And you get a dashboard of how many questions you answered correct, how many you didn't answer, what are the areas that you answered well, what are the areas that you have an issue with it. We can create all those mapping things that help you when you study, or your students study, focus on the areas that they need to focus on it. And all the interaction we had in the class is here, recorded in a dashboard. So that's something I'm working on the long run to do it, inshallah. Back here, and let's see your questions. Okay, this is good, thank you. When is the exam? I didn't decide yet. I'll write you an email and tell you when we do that. As I told you, this week is a little bit busy for me. I'll do that one, inshallah. Rizwan, happy to see you there. May I check the score? Yeah, I'll add that one. If you come back, hopefully Sunday maximum, you will find somewhere you can see the score you had and things like that. Just, can I upload image in the question? Yes, now you can upload image. I added that one as well. So why I did that one? So assume you are on online learning and you're working on coding or something, and you want to show your teachers or faculty the issue you're facing. So you take your phone, you go to the click on question, take a picture of your screen and submit it part of the question. So the faculty can come here and click on it. He will see the questions that you ask or the issue that you're facing and can advise you. Not all times the faculty can allow you to share screen. That's one thing. The other thing, the faculty can later come here and see your questions and can provide you with an answer here. He can read it, everything, and then answer it. I give you maybe a link to a video on YouTube or a pictures to give you that answers to help you. So the teacher can use this one to respond to student questions after the session being done, and the student will find it all in his record there. So it can be very useful for the student. So that the idea behind adding this image to allow people to do that. Can you send me email about, well, yeah, I'll send you on Python. I'll send everyone, we are on the database. That can you make it so that the quiz, we can see our own score in the top right corner. Yeah, yes, I can make it on the phone. You see your score on the top right corner. So you score this point on that one. I'll do that. That's a simple thing we can add. You can see how powerful this bubble and the many things you can do great with this bubble. If you want. When is the exam date? I still didn't. It would be great if you can conduct a session on Learn How. Yeah, I'll do that one. Hopefully, let's make it complete as much as we can within the coming time. I think it's good, ready to start using it. I just wanted to add a few things to make it much better, and I'll do full session on that one, maybe a number of sessions. How can we add sound? Yes, you can add sound, and you can also add a record. So I can add here to allow someone to ask question by sound. And this is simple. I did it in one app which I have, which we're using for our strategic planning. But there is a record here. There's audio record. Yeah, see this plugin? If you add this plugin, people can record their voice instead of typing the questions for you. And then they submit it. And you click on it, you hear what they're saying. So this improved also the communication. It becomes like WhatsApp and those tools we're using nowadays. And this very simple one, you just add it there, connect it, create in your database a field to store a link to that file, and it's done. It's a simple thing to do. Those few tricks which we have in Bubble, I'm thinking to from time to time we have a session we do on this one or on that one, so we keep you engaged with these things. Okay, how can we add the sound? That's I give you an idea. Sir, how show us how to upload to App Store. Yeah, this is question been asked many times, but that will we need something called plugin called BDK. There's a third-party company you need to use. If you download these plugins, it allows you to create that one. Again, that maybe I need a session special for that one, but it's paid one. You have to pay for it. I have it in my other accounts. Once you do this one and go to their page, this is the page of the plugin. You can read about it. So basically, you add the plugin to yours as all the plugins you added. You start adding native capabilities. This plugin will give you some native buttons, native things that looks similar to the mobile or the mobile. Once you finish, you build, you can test your bubble. It's all bubble until now. And you can show it to a friend, you give them the link and they can test it and everything. And then once you do that, you will get an emulator to test it on it, which is similar to software. Once you do that, you need to go to their website. From there, you submit it to the App Store. So you create an account with them, you link your Bubble app to that one, and then from there, you submit it to iOS and Android. You know, Apple and Android, they have specific requirements you have to meet to be able to approve your app. So you need privacy policy, you need terms of reference to write it, and you'll find so many places you can find those policies that you can take ideas from it and write it. This thing, you need a certain checklist you have to complete to ensure the privacy of the users, and you need to create a video of your app to show them how it works. Apple, especially Apple, how it works and how the user is using it. The certain requirement, and usually within 2 days, they will approve your app. Apple used to take weeks and months before. Now they take around 2 days to approve your app. Android is faster than Apple, and then it gets on your app store. As you see, if you want to also to do payment, there are some apps for payment plugins you can use for that. Okay, this is one here. Nice, very nice. Yes, this is the last session of the course, but we will inshallah continue working together. I want to hear from you that you became successful, you created an app, and your app, so many people using it, and hopefully you do a business with that app. You do. So I want to hear success stories. Some of you are still young. I know we have all different ages here. Those young, just invest in yourself. Coding, you do this bubble now. Now, if you go and do a coding like Python and Java and others, you will appreciate what you did in bubble here, and also you can faster do things because the logic now is getting there, like the sequence, the conditions, the filtering of data, and those things you're doing. Well, the game we played is not the exam. Yeah, but we need an exam. Maybe we can have another one and we do an exam like a game together. Yeah, that's a good idea you gave me. Why don't we do one day or prepare for you some more comprehensive questions, and we do that exam this way. And it doesn't mean you have to be on the top, but you need to score certain score. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sujni. When is the exam? Still, I didn't decide. Will we get email for the upcoming? Yes, you will get from now and on, because you are on our list. You will get, you have so many coming, as I said, you have artificial intelligence, robotics, Python, chatbots development, technology, many of it, but also we have others who are related to time management. If you continue visiting our community.edu.ic, you will find there we run so many workshops during the year, free. They are all free. You can join them any time you want to do, and we will share that. Some of these courses are a little bit long, like this one is around 20 hours we did together, or things like that. But some are short courses. Okay, the other day you told us about the program by UAE, yes, for IT related field, and about them giving a golden visa. How can we? You need to follow, I think, go to the website. You just search for golden visa for programmers in UAE. You will find so many information there to help you to do that. But you need to show some evidence of some portfolio of some applications you created and stuff like that. But also the important thing about it is to develop your skills. So they have so many workshops and programs they want to run. You will find it through that one. And do that, join those programs. It's really a great opportunity. It is good for online classes. Can you show the entire score? Yes, we can. We'll do that. Where can we ask you our questions? Yeah, we will do something within Learn How, so you can go there and anytime and you ask the questions, I will see it and will answer. So I can create one here, call it our Continue Learning with Bubble. What do you think of that title? And then you go there, I'll send you the details of it once I create it. And you create similar question like this one, I'll go for it and answer it, and we'll have sessions from time to time to do that. Okay, I think maybe we can add also to this Learn How some scheduling of activities. So if you want to launch a workshop, we can do it through this one. So many things you can do with it. Once you start these things, it never ends, but you have to look at the priority. Which one is more important to your users? Which one will add more value? You do it first and the other one later. So you create a sort of a roadmap to things you need to add. in the future, if you use Learn.ho, and as you are creator of this house, can you check all slides and data that I shared with my student? Currently, I don't know. I don't have a way to do it, of course, because I'm the owner of it. I have access to the database for sure. I can see the database, but at the moment, I don't know who created what. But if I want to, I can go to the database and find all the data. Similar to all websites around. So people who have access to database, then that's it. You have access to the database to do. Is there any more courses? But if you want me to have a look, just share with me the code of one of it, and then I can go and have a look, give you some advice on that one. I'll be very happy to do that to support you. Is there any more courses? Yes, there are many courses. I spoke about it. How can we use all the questions of this lesson because the screen is showing? Yeah, I will add, as I said, Muhammad, I will add a service or a link there where you can see or the quiz you participated in or the presentation you participated in. I can allow you to see it and move from slide to slide and see the answers and all the details, your own answers and all the details of that one. So I'll do that one, which I'll be working on it. What is my score? Which score is there? Sir, in the note app, when we add note one after the other, the data from the previous note stays there. Yes, you need to reset. There is something called reset. When you call, where is this workflow? Let me look at any workflow. When you open any pop-up thing, if you click on after you save the data, you can click here and go to element and click on reset input. Reset input make it when someone click on that pop-up, it becomes empty. There's nothing in it. Yeah. So every time you load it, save data, after you save data, the pop-up becomes empty. And this way you can do that. Yeah, that's the way to do it. How can access Learn.ho from tomorrow without the code? If you can access it anytime to create your own presentations, but if you want to create the presentation we did today, I will be creating a link to allow you to do that. So in future, when you come and log in, not really long future, you will find here down presentation I attended. Yeah, something like that. Presentation I attended or quizzes I participated in. Or you click on it, you will get access to go through it all one by one, similar to what I'm doing now. You will be able to open this, go from slide to slide and click and see it, but you will see only your own data. That's the way I'm going to put it. You will see your score and how much you score in that quiz, what was your answer, what are the other answers, but without knowing who are those others who get the answers. So you can say, oh, 20 said this answer and 30 said that answer, but who are these people, you will not know, but you will know yourself what was your answer related to that one. Was it correct or was it wrong? If it is related to being correct or being wrong, because not all questions has correct answer to do. So that's something I'm going to add, but give me time, please. I will do it. Sir, will we learn how to make Learn.ho in this session? I think we had the skills and tools that help you create Learn.ho and other things. Now you can create so many things with what we have done. So yes, you are capable of doing that, but you need to invest in your time. You learn something, you repeat it until you master it. Becomes very clear, and you know why you're putting product here, why you do search here, because you want to find all the data. Just spend time thinking of this one. There are so many resources also on YouTube you can use and everywhere to help you with that. Bubble themselves, they have so many tutorials and courses that you can use. As I explained before, when you come to Bubble, you have Academy here. This Academy is very rich. So if I click on it and go, for example, these are manuals, videos. Look at the videos. There's very nice videos there. So if I want to get into, for example, the first one, which is called Getting Started with Bubble. If you click there, you'll find a number of videos, very short, very focused, and they are really very good to look at it. Let me share the audio, optimize video clip, so you can hear my, what is my password? Let me hear the audio.
Louder or softer?
Welcome to Bubble, a visual programming language that lets you build web applications without code. With Bubble, you can build anything, such as a marketplace, a social network, or even a CRM, all without the endless setup traditional programming frameworks require. In this series, we're going to learn Bubble from the beginning. We're going to walk through how it works and help you build the foundation for your application. Let's get started. First, navigate to My Applications and click New App.
Let's look at this one, for example. They are very nice, well done.
This is the editor, and in Bubble, we have 7 tabs to help you build your app. Design for defining your app's visual appearance, workflows for defining user interaction, data for managing data your users create, styles for creating reusable designs, plugins for adding extended functionality,
So these are
settings to define app.
For example, this one on.
When you double-click an element, you bring up the property editor. This is your main panel for customizing how the element looks and what it displays. Each property editor is different depending on the type of element or thing.
These videos, just use them, they are very good. These are just showing you how Bubble different, and there's so many, as you can see there. And if you go back, let me go back, here is back, okay. There are the next level is the fundamental. The fundamental is very nice, more practical, get you into more things. Let me look at this one. Example of applications and Bubble. So use those videos, that's what I'm saying here.
Since Bubble started in 2012, there have been thousands of applications that have grown their businesses with it. Let's look at a few examples that each have used Bubble in a unique way. Starting with Good Gigs, an app that allows anyone to find jobs that have social impact. With Bubble, Good Gigs has built a job board where users can create profiles, filter by causes, and sign up for email alerts when matches are posted. Then there's Pop to the Shop, an app that connects people that cannot go to the store with volunteers that are able to deliver essentials directly to them. Using Bubble, they made their own unique booking application where users can choose a role, schedule a delivery time, and upload receipts for reimbursement. Finally, there's Income, an app for freelancers that lets you generate an invoice to send to clients. Bubble enabled them to create downloadable proposals, take online payments, and schedule future payments, all from a custom dashboard they designed right in the editor. All of these applications are live and in the wild, and we mean it when we say you can build anything at scale. The Bubble you see here is built on Bubble, which means Bubble was built with Bubble. How meta, right? This is what an application.
So Bubble built using Bubble, and that's what it is. So there's so many resources there. That's what the point I want to make. Bubble themselves, they have many. These are to introduction. This is started building. There are certain tutorials for specific things. For example, we discussed the custom slugs. If you want to look at the slugs, there's one here. This is on the API connections. There is one how to use custom state. Yeah, custom state, which we discussed. It's here. There's video explaining it and a number of videos explaining it there. So you can go through that one. And yeah, so they are really well resourced in terms of those things. And there are quick tips. You want to know one thing, for example, how I can create a type of content, how to use the type of content. Just you need to know that. I want to do animation only, how to use animation action. You just one video here will show you how to do that. It's not really one video, the number of videos. But this will give you specific actions on how to create animation. So the knowledge and the things are there. You can learn and learn and learn and learn and learn, so you can become expert in it. So all these things, you see, how many resources are there to help you learn anything you want to do in Bubble. Pop-up, we did pop-up so many things. Search, inline search, which we did, is there. Bug report and putting a grouping element, which we have done multiple of times in our app. This is for people who want to collaborate on developing an app. We didn't cover this one. To do a slide, list, these all things, most of it we did, believe it or not, in our course, although they look so many. But again, you can go here and find all this information. So there's no way to say, I don't know how to do this. Just go and you'll find it. If you want to do anything in your life, you will be able to do it. The only one who will not allow you to do it is yourself. If you say, oh, this is difficult, complicated, I want just a relaxing life, yes, you will not get anywhere with that. You have to work hard. When you work hard, things, next step becomes easier. Next step become even easier. And then things become better. Okay, can you email me? Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much for this. I can access the note and questions. Okay, very good. And I will add, congratulations to the winners. I will, I'm not sure what we can, anyway, we can post this one maybe somewhere. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm really happy that you came to the course. And I know it's a long time, but great thing I can see you are staying until the last minute, which I like it. And you're asking questions and you're showing me your code. This is really good. Will we learn how to make we learned already the things we need to do that, but we can come one day maybe and do that. Can we also add videos from YouTube? Yes, we did cover that one in a previous session. If you remember, there is a plugin that two ways I think we discussed, or maybe 3 ways to do it. One is you have a video here component. If you drag it and put it there, for this one to work, you need a video ID. You go to YouTube, you take the last text in the link and you put it here, the video will work. That's one thing. The other way, you can maybe use HTML. You put HTML and you use iframe and things related to that. So you can put an HTML here that has a video, or HTML5 video, and it will run that one. There are many plugins to do with video. If you want to also add video with more things, like you can, if you search for video, you will find so many types of plugins you can add specific. They have special things like Toilo video chat. This is explained before. It's an integration system that allows you to integrate so many different technologies together, and you can create the chat. You can create video chat. By the way, you can create something like Zoom. There are services here allow you to create your own Zoom within Bubble, and you can have people meeting virtually in a video, in a group, or together, and you can do that. So video live stream you also can do. Video conference you can also do. And things like that. Conference. Here is, you can also integrate Zoom in it as well if you want to get Zoom, and there are many things you can do. So you can add not only just a video, you can have a video conference where you can talk to other people and allow your customer to talk. But you need to subscribe to a service, because a video conference requires hardware servers and things like that. So you subscribe to company, they link it to you, become your page, allow your customers to do that. Okay, good. Yes, you can add a video. How can please send the video to my friend? Sir, can you please send a video to my email? How you can add? Okay, we'll do. Yeah. Okay, we have only 1 minute. There's so many questions. This pagination, I wanted to cover it, but I'll cover it in one session. Hopefully in the future we can do, if you need, like I go between pages and every time it shows certain number of things, and you can see like that we can cover in some other time. I think we have done a lot on this. I hope you learn a lot as well, and I wish you all the success in your life. And you need help, let me know. I'll be sending you some information about the test when we will have it, and how we will have it. Also, I'll send you information how you can ask me questions in the future if you need help and things like that. And I'll be adding a few additional things to learn how to allow you to access those slides. All of it we have done, the questions you have answered, and all the related to that. And thank you for joining us. I hope you find it useful. I'll send you also a form to give us your feedback. Just give us feedback that will help us to improve future sessions and the way we do things in the future. So thank you. I wish you all the best and have a great time.